Hello people, this is my first video chronicles of a breast cancer patient by You Know You Are Beautiful. I haven't quite figured out how to upload it better without recording it in my phone, but I know some of you guys are waiting on this video, so I have to record it through the computer and then post. Please enjoy, and it's about to begin now. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now. That's how long I've been on ya. I need you right now. Hello everybody, this is Chronicles of a Breast Cancer Patient. This is You Know Are Beautiful. This is my introduction, first video. Hopefully it all goes well, so excuse me with a lot of talking and heavy breathing, but I'm going to make this quick and simple. I am going to tell you a little background about myself. I am a 38-year-old African American female with one kid. I work in a healthcare professional. And just back in April, I found out that I had breast cancer. So these chronicles, I want to give some kind of humor but informative information of how it is to being a breast cancer patient. I'm very, I want to do the real deal. I want to do the real deal without being sad, with a little bit of humor. So as I go on, this may not have a little bit of humor in it. I'm trying to figure out how to do video. So this is my first presentation. So one thing about this slide I want to explain is the background of how I had breast cancer. Number one, in order for you to find out that you have breast cancer, you got to get tested. That is the most important thing. Get tested or do your own self-exams. Now, I don't want to be harsh or out there like that, but I'm hard-headed too. Sometimes I don't do what I'm supposed to. But as a healthcare professional myself, I see that, people do not go to the doctor or do follow-ups or anything. But in my case, it's a little bit different because I am under the age of 40. No family history of breast cancer. I do have family members that have other types of cancers, but not breast cancer. So I wasn't one of those they flagged to say, you're under 40, I just want you to get it anyway, just to make sure, get tested for the gene because you have a family history of it. So this is for everyone, but I didn't fall in that category to get early tested, even though I found out when I was under 40. What happened was I made an appointment for my women check. You know what that is, ladies. Your annual checkup to make sure your women area, your women parts are all together. I had a great healthcare professional because when I went into the appointment, she asked me, do you do your self-exams at home? I said, no. And even if I did, I don't know what I'm looking for. Anybody know me? I'm fat. And I am triple D's. Well, I used to have triple D's. I'm still missing them. I should have took a picture of them before they're no longer triple D's anymore. But long story short, I was a big-breasted woman. So if you're a big-breasted woman, when you touch on them, they may feel lumpy anyway, or they just have a different texture than those that they're more dense and heavier than those that are smaller chested. So she went on, before she did my woman exam, she said, oh, let me just feel your breast. So she felt it. And then I noticed she did a lot of, she spent a lot of time on my left breast. And she said to me, well, I kind of feel something, but I want you to get that checked out. It kind of feel hard. I wanted you to get checked out. that triggered something in my head. And this is why if something don't seem like right, ladies, bring it up to your physician. They have technology now where you can shoot an email. Or if you don't have email, just give a call. I'm not saying call every time you hurt your leg, your head hurt, but if something don't seem right to you around, stop putting it off, because prior to that, that particular side of my chest was very sensitive and sort of kind of painful. Sometimes I would be in the shower and it would hurt, or it was some type of pain. No, I didn't have discharge, but it was some type of discomfort on my left side. I thought maybe I hit it, or just, you getting old. I'm getting old. So I thought it was just normal pains, and, I don't cry over everything. It wasn't a constant pain. And so when she said that to me, I want you to get that checked out, and I said, I have been sensitive on that side lately. So I said, okay, I'll make the appointment. The appointment was 2 weeks out. I made for a mammogram. And I was nervous, never went to a mammogram, didn't know what to expect. All I heard was horror stories about how it hurts. But I'm going to tell you something, ladies. Big-breasted women, it does not hurt that bad, because we got a lot of cushion. So, the mammogram pain, if you're a big-breasted woman, in my case, it did not hurt that bad. It was just discomfort because you had to stand there and stand in awkward positions and things, But besides that, it wasn't that bad. As I was in there, I did jokes, didn't think nothing about it, and I thought maybe it was just a cyst or some type of I can't talk right now, people. Some type of cyst or an infection or something like that. Never ever thought they would ever come back to me and say it was breast cancer. So no, when you go to the mammogram, you don't find out right then. They did a mammogram, and from then they suggested that same day, that same moment, let's do an ultrasound. That's when it hit me. Okay, maybe they see something, but still, I thought, oh, it's a cyst, or maybe I had an infection. So they did a ultrasound. I should have known better towards the end of the ultrasound when they said, I want you to talk to the radiologist. Now, people, if you ever had x-rays before in the hospital, even in the ER, you usually don't see the radiologist. They usually send in the regular doctor and say, we'll have results, or this is your results. I should have known, since I am in the healthcare profession, that when she said, the radiologist want to talk to you, it should have clicked in my head that something wasn't right. But it still didn't click. It just said, oh, I probably have an infection, something they want to check out. And I could tell the mannerisms or personality kind of changed. It was kind of a little bit more looking me in the eye, making sure I was okay. The lady even said, do you understand the words that are coming out my mouth? I'm guessing not, because I guess I will remember what the words coming out her mouth was, and I would have took it a little bit more seriously. But long story short, I had to come back the next day and do a biopsy. I waited 2 more days to get the result. It is the most painful 2 days that you will ever have. Let's be real. I accomplished nothing within that 2 days at work. People probably was pissed off at me for those 2 days at work. I'm surprised I didn't choke a person those 2 days at work, because of the fact that's all I was thinking about was, I want my results. I need my results. And then that's when waiting on my results is when the whole Googling issue started, of Googling everything, diagnosing myself before I even had a result. So, long story short, Friday, the 2 days, it came back positive. And that's the day that has changed my life. And that's the day that I thought, oh Wow. So important. Before I knew it was positive, or before you know it, you were okay, please, 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 please get tested. For this introductory slide, I want to talk about a buddy system. Buddy system. You may not, anybody need a buddy system. Anything you going on in life, you need a buddy. You need a buddy. Now, maybe if you're going for your regular annual checkup, I'm not saying, oh, every annual checkup, you have to have a buddy. But when you get to a point where they say it's a possibility, or we suggest something that you know if it comes back positive, that you'll be yourself on the flow, you need a buddy. Now, my buddy motivated me to make the appointment. My buddy made sure I made it to my appointment. My buddy was there with me at the time of hearing the results. All I heard was, you're positive for cancer. The instructions of what I have to do afterward, the positive reinforcement, went out the door. All I heard was, I have cancer. 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 Now, the physician gave me everything I needed to do, all the support that I need, but all I remember her saying is, I am positive for cancer. What did my buddy do? My buddy wrote everything verbatim what the physician said to me, the contact information, what do I need to do next, when do I need to come in, and everything. Wrote everything down for me so she could present it to my family. Because when I told my mom, dad, boyfriend, I didn't know what the physician told me. All I knew, it came back positive. And everybody knows they got family members that will say, so what did I tell? What is this? What type of cancer? What do you do next? How are you going to take it out? I couldn't tell them anything. All I knew at the present time, it was positive for cancer. So you need a buddy there in the doctor's office with you, or over the phone, however they give the result to you, there to write everything down, because you do not remember anything after you are positive for cancer. So, more of the story, I didn't mean to go 12 minutes. Get tested. You would never find out if you have cancer or don't have cancer or any type of particular disease until you get tested. And number 2, have a buddy. Goodbye. My next slide is